All right, and we're back. There's dead people? What the heck is going on? Okay, they're still rebuilding it, and it still looks pretty cold. It can't have been. I don't know what's going on. I clearly had some problems recording the fort. That is really annoying. Everything looks more or less the same as what I left it. The corn is still 2 stalks. Apparently I got raided and it didn't record it for some reason. I don't know why. I killed the raiders really fast. End of story. You'll note it's 2 raiders this time. I think that was 2. And this is actually my point. I get these stupid animals, and the next thing you know, 2 raiders are showing up instead of 1. What the heck, man? And here's the worst part. There is no way to stop those mother-breathing muffalos from having thousands of freaking babies a year. Dude, they're the size of a freaking elephant. And how many kids do they have? Sorry, guys. I just have to say it. Like, it drives me freaking bonkers. Okay, man, a creature that size should not be having like 12 kids in a year. I started with like 4. And when next we see it, it's going to be like this big jam-packed freaking bonanza of buffaloes. I start having to spend huge portions of the game. See, there's 1. That's not exciting yet. I'm just going whole hog on this whole idea of build huge grow zones that aren't actually grow zones so they don't get blight. And it kind of works and it kind of doesn't. Because in this game it never has a problem, but in the next one I have problems. Oh, there's a tree growing in my cornfield. That's a bit annoying. Anyway, those muffalos have way too many kids a year. That is all I have to say. Developers, if you hear this, if you actually watch this for what other fantastic reason you watch it, please, for all that is good, set there a way to, like, slow down the population growth of the animals. Like, all of the animals. And I'm not talking about, like, snip, snip here. It's like, man, it just bothers me. I don't want, like, to, adjust my animals here. I don't want to have to deal with this. Like, I just want, like, the muffalo to be a muffalo and occasionally have a kid, like, once a year. Like, that would be reasonable. Once a year for an animal like this, yeah. I do not want a huge wall of them. Seriously, it gets hugely out of control. To the point where it's like I'm tempted to say it's better. It's only 4 right now. No, there's the babies. See, there's already babies. Like, they are already in and out, man. In and out. Seriously, what is this? It's the 3rd of December. 5/5/01. I didn't pay attention to the dates. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe it's been another year now. So it's like, what, a month? I don't know. See, now I'm going to pull up the Wikipedia again. No, I'm not doing that. But it's tempting. Like, that's the whole point. I don't want to do that. But I mean, it's like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, you know what? The speed these things are popping out babies is ridiculous. Like, it's just not at all, like, immersive. And again, maybe something in the DLC, the expansions changes this. I don't know. I'm just playing the base game. Before I played this like year, I hated RimWorld. Okay, guys? It's pretty fun. It's pretty enjoyable. I like it a lot. Honestly, it has improved vastly over what it was in the early days. I think it still has some problems, but hey, we're just talking here. Namely, the biggest problem right now is the freaking animal population. Seriously, I should not be having to cull the female population in order to keep things under control. It should not be happening. Why is there a club there? Yeah, a raider must have gotten over here. Well, that's a thing. They're very low danger, by the way. Seriously, like, man, if raiders show up in your territory, you just keep them kited. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say. it's really not that big a threat. If I had the shield, I'm tempted to try the belt shields. I think I studied enough to understand how they are not that useful. And I found out that while they're really good against ranged weapons, they basically will provide 0 defense against, well, wait for it, the trap. Which is, again, a reason to build the freaking trap. So, it's a little bit of an annoyance, a little bit of an irritation. It's pretty good, to be honest. It's all right. We're watching them grow a lot of corn. This is just... It's like driving through Idaho. Iowa? Idaho. Which one? If you live in one of those states, feel free to remind me. I don't remember which one has all the fields of corn. I think it's Iowa. I have relatives that live out that way. I think. It's been a long time. They might be dead. So maybe I don't have relatives out that way. But I remember we drove out there one time when I was a kid. And there was a ton of corn. And that was it. On the interstate, all you could see was corn. That was fun. Oh, I paused. Why did I pause? Oh, good Lord. Seriously. Game, you are really getting on my nerve. Recording of the game, you're really getting on my nerve. Not just the game. It's the recording. I got to refine my methodology. Yeah. I mean, if you're wondering why I'm not recording it live and audio at the same time, well, actually, it started out doing that, but then I found out, for whatever reason, I get much better audio quality off Audacity instead of OBS, and so I started using Audacity, and then OBS to record the screen, and then I was just like, you know what, if I'm doing this, I might as well use another computer, and then one day, something came up, and I knew I couldn't record, but I still wanted to get the video. And so I made a video. And I didn't record. And then I went back and watched it. And it's up there somewhere. The first times it's not as good. But I'm getting the hang of this. There's kind of a narrative. There's kind of a story. Sort of. I could definitely make it sound like I was playing it right now. But that'd be really weird to me. Because then I'd have to be pretending to remember why I'm pausing it right here. And that's just I don't care. I really don't. I do care about the pausing. It's actually really kind of pissing me off. Waiting and waiting. Yeah, this is the one that's really getting me. We're gonna come back to these stupid cows, and there's gonna be more of them, and even more of them, and the more of them I get, the more raiders attack me. In order to get caravans, I need the cows. In order to have the cows, I need to get attacked. They are literally not worth it. It basically makes your city, your fort, your town a target. I don't know. Maybe people are just playing it on easy and it's not an issue on easy, but then the game isn't really fun. Ooh, a war merchant. I did not get anything in this location. Just going to throw that out there. I do believe that is actually one of the cooler things from the base game. I had a fort. I don't know if this one is this way, but it makes me think of it. I had a fort where I actually was surrounded by impassable mountains, and I got the feeling there were not much visiting ever. It'd be really cool to find out from someone that the visiting mechanic actually does rely on that kind of thing. Because, man, I'd swear this fort does not get traffic. I've had forts that are close to other places, and I feel like I get tons of caravans. It's something you need to consider, and it's something definitely worth having to deal with. Because, man, my favorite way of getting population increases is through slave traders. If I could guarantee slave traders would pass by my fort, regularly, I would be a very happy person. Yeah. Oh, well. And it paused again. What the heck? How did I miss this? Oh, well. Sorry, guys. That's all I can say at this point. That is really annoying. Several big, glitches, problems, etc. Oh, well. And this was one big segment. That's the weird part. I have no idea why there is a gap. It should not be there. And here I am foolishly training a Muffalo. Oh, what a fool I was. I was thinking it'd be a good idea to have, one male and a bunch of female. Boy, was I wrong. Silly me. What a fool. It gets really out of hand really fast. And I don't have anything else that's really generating any value or worth in this fort. I just pointed out. And clearly the raiding action has stepped up. I don't know if you guys noticed as we scroll past it fairly quickly most of the time. But my little stockpile of dead bodies has grown significantly larger. Because it is growing significantly larger. Shocking, I know. Like, really? Wow. Anyway, I'm now thinking about building a dining room. Ever so exciting because I filled up my main room with clothes. You know what this game needs? A hanger and a closet or a wardrobe. Ooh, now if we build a wardrobe, someone's going to insist on having lions pop out of it. Ugh. Seriously, it won't be fun. I'm telling you, guys, don't do it. It's not worth it. The lions are going to pop out, and it's like going to pop out, and it's going to be like, it's hunting such and such, and you're going to be like, I just wanted my shirt. And then your person's dead, and it will be your fault, developers. Your fault. How dare you? And then I'm looking at the wall, and I'm like, I should make this thing bigger. So I make it bigger. Yeah, there we go. That was exciting. And there's the caravan. Look at all those animals they got. That's a lot of llama. Yo mama's a llama. I found out, interestingly enough, the best trap is probably made from jade. Pretty cool. I don't know why. I think plastile's probably better. Just hedging a bet, because plastile's kind of like, adamantine in Dwarf Fortress. It's better than everything. But I'm guessing jade is more like reliably convenient, accessible, and it has like good mechanics. I mean, real jade is, I don't know. I'm thinking obsidian just now. All of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, that would be obsidian. Obsidian would be a really decent weapon, not jade. Well. Selling some stuff. See, I love the merchant mechanic. It's really simple. It's really straightforward. Very similar to Dwarf Fortress. Ooh, I've got frag grenades. Yay! I killed raiders with handguns and grenades. Oh, boy! They were not any more difficult. I don't see the gun. Must have it equipped. I swear they had guns, like a shotgun. I had a lot of shotguns. See, look at that, man. I got 2 Muffalos and they're pregnant. So annoying. So annoying. I hate you, Muffalos. See, I'm already having to get rid of the freaking clothes. And if you don't understand, selling them this way is still generating me wealth. Yes, I'm just exchanging the form of wealth from one thing to another. So it still triggers as an aggro mechanic, and I tried getting the silver outside my fort. It doesn't work. It still tracks it as my silver somehow. Not exactly sure how that works. It counts these items regardless of whether they're in a stockpile, as far as I can tell, and potentially regardless of whether they're forbidden or not. Because I'm pretty sure I had, at some point, silver in a field, not near any of my buildings, not near any of my stuff, just sitting there, forbidden, just sitting. And I'm pretty sure it still caused me problems. This is about the end of the point where the Muffalos are under control. But see, we're still on the 5th of December. And I do remember I remember thinking around this point, this isn't too bad. I maybe want more Muffalo. Oh, what a fool I was. See, I'm looking at the population, and I'm like, I got plenty of space. Plenty of space. I'm fine. This is good. Oh, this is a wonderful plan. I'm doing great. Yeah. Probably my worst decision ever. Quest accepted. Oh, boy, a shack of treasure. I hate those. just to be clear. They always give some lame thing that I'm just like, I don't know why I would want this. It's kind of like what you get from like the Ancient Danger. It's like, what's the point? I do not know. I am genuinely asking. I really wish this fort got more people. That's okay. It was badly designed. I will do better in the future. You know, I'm almost tempted to build a fort with no, like, natural rock terrain. It sounds different. In the fields. I'd do the marsh, but honestly, the water mechanic just drives me crazy, so I won't actually do it. I'll just pretend like I will. I hate marshy terrain. That one just triggers something and really upsets me. Like, I can't deal with it. I just can't. Nope. These stupid people keep stepping through my wall and ruining me. It's like, seriously, we're building the wall. It is basically done. Stop going through here. How hard is that? It's not hard. You just don't walk through this spot right here. And they keep going. You jerks. Anyway, mostly what I was trying in this fort, just to be clear, is like, the reason I'm using all these concrete floors is I realized concrete and paved concrete, more specifically, has like some really nice modifiers. It really does not suffer. And I was thinking, you know, maybe this is just a really cheap, fast way to like build the walls that I've been thinking, which is now what I'm still recommending, not the concrete. It's not helpful. Completely useless. I would rather have bare exposed dirt than concrete. Bare exposed dirt contained within small regions. Yes, you don't want huge expanses. See this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. The width of the dining room where the visitors are walking in the cornfield. That's about right. 10 is too small. I will say that. 10 is too small. But see, you could build, you know, if in a 10 by 10, yes, you could build some decently sized bedrooms, hallways in a little gridded box, and it won't look very aesthetically pleasing to the human eye, but from a gameplay mechanic, it will work. Stop going through the wall. Seriously. They're building it. They are literally building it. Why are you walking through? They are leaving. Thank goodness. There we go. That one really bugs me. Like, seriously, man. Like, I can just see them. You know, they've got this wall. It's 80% done, 90% done. And somehow a freaking llama is walking through this tiny little freaking spot way up there. And it's like, well, the wall's not technically done. I can go through perfectly fine. How does that work at all? Please, enlighten me. Anyway. Sorry. If you're building a wall, people should not be able to pass through a 90% completed wall. 50% they should not be passing through. 50% is a freaking barricade. They could maybe get past it, but they'd have to go slow or something. I don't know. You know, one of the things I'm still wondering about? Why does everyone talk about sandbags? I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, you know, I don't see the advantage of sandbags over barricades at all. Maybe there's a reason, but I don't see it. They look the same to me. I'm just going to say it. Anyone who says, build bare sandbags, I just translate that as to, for some weird reason, I use leather to build my defenses instead of stone. It's more convenient. I don't really get it. Man, cloth is the single biggest pain in my butt on this freaking game. I can't stand having 3 different kinds of leather sitting in my inventory. They literally take up so much freaking space. And it's paused again. At least I was ranting. That's nice. I didn't notice when it started. And it's over. I really have to improve that. Okay. I promise. I swear I will be better next time, guys. Really. I actually put in some pre-editing. Really happy to say it. Really happy to have done it. Yes, I am actually putting energy and time into improving these videos outside the obvious. So it's actually been edited before you guys hear me recording myself talking about while I'm watching it or whatever I just said. That actually makes sense in some unfathomable way. Now, real quick, we can look at this. You know, you have these rooms. These are 6x6s, way too big. Oh, no, they're 6x7s. They're huge rooms. Let's just say they're 6x6. Yes, that gives 5 and... No, 7x7. 7x7. See, then you need the hallway. It just doesn't work. I really think you want smaller rooms. And if you arrange it the right way, it could... Ooh, I definitely have an image in my head. I'll have to try it out. We will see. I've got a short I need to record. And it'll maybe be out before this video because this is the last of them. I am so not recording those things right now. I'm going to get the audio done, and I'm done for tonight. I got a lot done today. I am super pleased to have the editing pre-done before the video. So I cleaned it up, I thought. It didn't do very well. But, I mean, hey, it was my first attempt at editing before recording. And I have to say it's better than, like, the last time. So, yay. There's a lot of work that goes into a video before it ever becomes a video. And I knew this before I ever did this. I am not trying to make it sound like I'm surprised or anything. Let us see. It is the 6th of December. We still have the two little babies. How fast do they age? It's 5 days old. I feel like it's a 1-month pregnancy period. So it's going to be like the next month, which would be January in the real world. I don't know what it is in this game. And all of a sudden, boop, we're going to have another couple babies. And then the next month, we're going to have some more. And the next month, we're going to have some more. That kind of exponential growth is not how it works with an animal that size. I'm just going to say it. It's kind of like thrombos right now. I am imagining magically capturing a pair of thrombos. And I can just see it. Yes? They are going to have like 50 billion babies by the end of the year. And this rare species that's intelligent, and there's only a handful of them on the entire planet, are going to be everywhere. I'll be like Thrombo Heaven. I don't want to. See, I took the Muffalos because I wanted the freaking wool because I didn't want to have to deal with a ton of different types of leather. I hate patch leather. I hate you, patch leather. I hate you. But this is the downfall of my fort. Yeah. My fort dies because of Muffalos. Muffalo madness. It was tragic. Actually, it's a long ways away, the death of this fort. I held out really well. If I had done it my original strategy, it would have done better, to be honest. One of the only complaints I have, if a developer actually does listen to this, one of the only complaints I have about this game is this stupid queue right here doesn't rotate. In other words, they have to build the 4 t-shirts before the 4 pants and before the 4 dusters. You know what I want? I want it to build 1 shirt, and then 1 pair of pants, and then another pair of pants, then a duster, and then another shirt, and then another pair of pants and another duster. Just saying. You know, that actually would be pretty easy to do. I want to build 1 pair of clothes. A full set, please. And then a new one. And another new one. It's crazy, I know. We're going to be wrapping up this video. Flak armor is done. Okay, it couldn't have been that long. It was a long time. Microelectronics would have been really long. Man, I really missed a bunch of video there. Sorry, guys. Anyway, The pet peeves are running. I'm looking at that and I'm going, ew, it's dirty. See, this is the issue. Now I'm going to have my people wandering all the way over here to clean this disgusting room. And I'm sure there's a way to make it better, like, using concrete floor helps with the humans, but it's ugly. And the paved floor helps, but it's, I don't remember what the problem with the paved floor is. It's just not, like, good or bad. It's kind of neutral. And then the brick floors are great for, like, people living in it. I'm sure there's some solution, yes, for animals. The issue isn't, is there a solution for animals? The issue is, I don't want my people wandering halfway across the map to find the freaking pen to do the freaking job so the freaking animals are happy. I don't want them wandering off. They spend forever. In order to have the muffalos, I need to have a huge space because their population just explodes. And I mean explodes. I was thinking, I could sell some to traders. Oh, no. Man, it's not I could sell some to traders, man. I quickly ran into a problem so fast and so serious. Like, I ended up having to, like, butcher them like, a cat explosion in Dwarf Fortress. Seriously, these are not cats. Anyway, I'm just saying. I love the concepts of the animal mechanics. I think they're really interesting. I think they have a lot of promise. I love the idea of training a horde of monkeys to help me haul crap around. It sounds freaking hilarious. It sounds really fun. It sounds really interesting. The problem is I don't think it's going to work well. Like, the training mechanic is slow, it's cumbersome, it's inefficient. Relative to the population growth, guys. Okay? Relative to the population. I hate to think of what monkeys would be like. If this is a freaking animal the size of an elephant, I don't want to see what a freaking monkey would be like. Thank you very much. A muffalo should be having one kid every, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Anyway. Yeah, sorry. It really bugs me. Because I'm thinking, hey, I'm really clever. I'm going to have all these muffalos. No. I knew I would regret it. I knew I would. And like I said in the short video about the caravans, there really is no benefit to this. Okay? Like, zero benefit. I'm doing it because I don't want Devil Strand. Because Devil Strand is really valuable. And the moment you start growing Devil Strand, I swear the raids, kick it up to a 10. I'm not joking. They're just so flipping valuable. They just basically instantly cause all the raids to, double in size. See, now we're dealing with 2 raiders. The number of raiders has... 3. Yep. And this is my point. It's I add these muffalos, they count as a resource. Because they count as a resource, they mean I am more valuable to raiders to attack, and it makes the game more dangerous. Whereas the animals provide very little to no actual benefit to my fort. If anything, they cause a huge, massive amount of resources to maintain. It just doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work at all. Here we go. What is it? Oh, I'm pausing in high speed. Right. I was like, that was really jerky. Pew. Ow. Pew. Pew, pew. Ow, ow. The game has some really good solid mechanics for when you actually hit people. They slow down. See, now I know I should not be letting them get this close at all because the accuracy drops. I learned that from the Wikipedia just now. Well, from your guys' perspective earlier. And the battle stops here? Oh, no. I did not edit it this way. I don't believe this. I mean, it's a cliffhanger, guys. It was all part of the plan. Yeah. Sorry. Apparently, he's running. Later, guys.